I think Nocturne has an E on the end.
Hey, Mark Lewis.
Hello. Well, today I've heard some sad news, actually yesterday, last night, but I'm not sure if I went to bed last night or not. Sometimes I just stay up, sometimes I sleep. You know, everybody has to get off the train at one time, and this sad thing I heard was that Sonny Rollins has passed away. I think he was probably around, I don't know, I would say 93 or something, I don't know.
95.
95, wow. He made it a long time. Just to say hello and give him a song and tell him how much he's given to me and other people, given body to music, given a form to music. He's written his own forms, he's written his own songs, he's made them unique and improvised over them. He's used motivic development and very pronounced ways of wonderful ideas and patterns, using them in articulate and interesting ways and colorful ways. He was just one of the first people to use these patterns in clear form. Bird used them, but it was a different way. Bird used them in a vocabulary of phrases. Newk used them in a way that was almost note for note. I mean, it was still a phrase, it was an idea, but he would use different ideas and he would make them up as he went. I love to listen to him play and build on this solo on St. Thomas. I just love that. It's such a simple tune. But it doesn't have to be complex to have something unique and artistic in it. In fact, most of the art which is too complex has no chance to be art, really, in my opinion. It's very simple, the things I write, the ways that I use, I don't know, phrasing and how things relate. This is a neat song because it's a 2 times 12 bar. And I wasn't going to do it that way, but the song demanded it. Once you start writing, you just have to get on that pony and keep steering. Sometimes you don't know because it doesn't know either. It's just a small horse. It hasn't grown up yet. So you have to write that song down and get that end. And when you get that end, finally say, whew, man, I hope I didn't get bucked off too hard. You know, and then you let it sit for one day. And if it's still there the next day, if it doesn't run away, because half the songs run away, you lose them or whatever, or they just don't look good. That's when the ponies bad pony, you know. But when it's a good one, then you look at it and play, ride it, try it fast, slow, love it, just like a kid, just like a horse. And it does things for you. I hope Sonny saw the last song I wrote for him. It's called Sonny's Walls. Ronna said my publicist sent it to him, so that's nice. I'm glad. I like that one. So this is a real nice song because it has some interesting or some fun things in it. The fun things are the just the simplicity of it, and the sound of the motif. Because the first one is, it's a very thoughtful and melancholy sound, I think. Not this particular machine here, but that's beside the point. Oh, sorry, machine. Okay. See, that's kind of, and that's this chord here. And then it goes to this chord. So it goes back again, but then it goes to, which is the same thing, and to this chord, but not this chord. Then it has a substitution. So, and then again. flat 9, flat 13, so you know it's probably going to go to the minor 1. Here it goes. And that's the 9th, and that 9th is where the melody went to. So that's nice. And then the 13th, we keep the melody there. There's voicing for the 9th. The 13th, I mean. And then a 9th again. There's a 9th there. And then voicing for the 9th here. So if I can get it to it. There. And then it'll go a half step down because I want to go to the 4th now, which is a common trick we used to do in the old days because it doesn't resolve there. So that way it does resolve. So it sounds like this. You see? So that's kind of nice. It doesn't go by too fast, so it doesn't sound too old-fashioned. It's only 1, so that's fine. Because you run the risk of sounding old-fashioned or dated when you do things like that. But those are common things that people used to use all the time, and all the old musicians knew how to play all those turnarounds and modulation sequences in all the keys. All the keys, they played them, and they loved playing them in all the keys. The harmonica players and they were chromatic harmonica players, the old guys, and the trumpet players you used to play in those old dance bands, and especially the accordion players. Those guys were really something. So then this one goes back again, and then and then 2/5. Oh no, 2/5, but now it's going to be minor 2/5 with a 9 on the top, and then there we go. And now to start over again to the half diminished chord, which is in the voicing of F major 6 with a minor, with a not a minor but a diminished 5th.